Chair recognizes gentleman from South Carolina, Mr. Duncan, for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Chair Rogers, for holding this markup, which includes 4 important bills to preserve American energy leadership and security. First, we'll be taking up 2 bills to protect against cyber threats to our critical energy infrastructure. Mr. Wahlberg and Ms. Schreier introduced the Critical Energy Infrastructure Act, which authorizes DOE to require critical electric infrastructure owners and operators to share information regarding cybersecurity incidents with the DOE. I'm proud to co-sponsor this bill as enhanced coordination between the energy sector and the federal government will improve our grid against cyber attacks. The next cybersecurity bill will be taken up as H.R. 3277, the Energy Emergency Leadership Act, introduced by Representative Wahlberg and Blunt Rochester. This bill will elevate the leadership of the Department of Energy's emergency response and cybersecurity functions to the Senate-confirmed Assistant Secretary level. This reflects the importance of DOE being the sector risk management agency to coordinate and prepare for and respond to all threats and hazards to our energy supply. The next bill we'll mark up is H.R. 1042, prohibiting Russian and uranium imports, introduced by Chair Rogers and my colleague, Mr. Latta. Prohibits the importation of unirradiated, fresh, and unused, low-enriched uranium produced in the Russian Federation. I'm proud to co-sponsor this bill, which is necessary as Russian imports account for about 20% of the U.S. market. We should not be vulnerable to Russia for our energy needs, and this bill makes clear that Russian fuel after a date certain will no longer be available to the U.S. market. This will give the industry the certainty it needs to invest and build out the necessary infrastructure to develop a made-in-America domestic supply chain system for nuclear fuel. And finally, I would like to thank Congresswoman Lesko for introducing H.R. 1640, Save Our Gas Stoves Act, which I'm also a co-sponsor of. This bill will prohibit the Secretary of Energy from implementing an energy conservation standard to effectively phase out gas stoves. Americans should be free to choose what cooking product they use in their home, or any appliance really, and this bill ensures that. So I urge my colleagues to support legislation in front of us today, which puts American people first, prioritizes delivering affordable, reliable, and clean energy to all Americans. With that, I yield back.